Hello friends, I hope you all are well. Today we're going to discuss a very important terminology, and that is honesty and integrity. Dear friends, ethics and morality chapter deals with some values, and these are very important values like honesty, integrity, probity, sympathy, empathy. These values are very closely related, so it's really very tough to differentiate all these values. So, dear friends, let me explain today's topic, that is honesty and integrity. Those are very high level of values. So at first I will give an example, and that will be very easy to understand this very closely related topic. Okay, suppose you you think you are a police officer of a special branch, and this is the rules of your office. If anybody join any investigation in any crime scene, your office authority will provide them $1,000. Actually, your office authority said this amount of money, considering your transportation cost, your risk, and different other factors. And in one case, you was assigned to by your office to collect information in a spot, crime spot, and you and one of your colleague both are selected for collecting information. And after collecting all the information, you demand $1,000 to your office, and your office is bound to give this amount of money, as this is the rules, and your office set this rule. And the important thing is, your crime scene was the walking distance from your office. That means you didn't have to expend any amount of money for going there because of transportation cost. But as your office set this rule, if anybody investigate any crime scene, they will provide $1,000. So that means this is the rules, and you are working in the rules. You are not violating any rules. And when your friend turned, he said to the office authority, I won't take this amount of money because as my office will give me this amount of money, because I have to expend this amount of money and for the risk factor. But uh, my crime scene was on walking distance, so I didn't have to expend any amount of money, and I didn't feel any risk in the crime scene. So there is no need to take this amount of money because the purpose. That's why our office said this $1,000, but I didn't feel anything that feel me insecure, and I didn't have to expend any amount of money. So this is against my morality. I'm not going to accept this amount of money. You insisted, your other office colleague also insisted him. Even the account department also say, brother, this is the rules. If you don't follow these rules, maybe after some days we will face another problem. Maybe the office authority will rethink this matter. They will cut our this allowance. But whatever you say, your colleagues say, your colleague who joined with you in investigation, he he is very rigid on his ideology, on his morality, on his honesty, that I won't take any amount of money because I didn't have to expend any amount of money. So I hope you all can differentiate between these two person, you and your colleague. You also honest person, your colleague also honest person, because you didn't violate any rules and your colleague also didn't violate any rules. So what is the difference between these two person? You, one person, he work within the rule, but the other person, he don't take any extra facilities within the rules. This is the mainly difference between the honesty and integrity. That means if you want to be a integrity person, at first you have to be a honest person. Without having honest person, you can't be an integrity person. That means a honest person works, follows the rules, and the integrity person follows the rules, but he also follows a special ideology, a special belief, that is, he don't take any extra facilities within the rules. And most of the time we think the honesty and the morality corruption is related to monetary term. Yes, obviously monetary term is a one tools, but honesty and corruption has many tools like time related corruption and your service related corruption, money related corruption, and many more. If you don't follow your rules and regulations, if you violate your rules and regulations, that means you are not honest on that particular task. Suppose you are a father of two children, and if you don't take care of yourself properly, if you don't give them whatever they need, their basic needs, that means you are not a good father. You're dishonest father. In that case, you are corrupted father. So, honesty and integrity not always only for the monetary term. It has many dimensions in any cases. If your office start from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., so if you go office in late, that means 10 a.m., that means you are dishonest person. Or after doing service, if you demand extra something, extra care or extra amount of money, that means you are not honest. So honesty is a very clear, not taking any illegal money, but you can take all the facilities within the rules. But integrity person, he will follow all the rules and regulations, and he never takes any extra facilities within the rules. This is the basic difference between honesty and integrity. I hope I made you understand. I made you understand the difference between the honesty and integrity. So thank you all.